What's up, everyone? So in today's video we are going to craft some table decor out of some popsicle sticks that I got from the Dollar Tree. And as you can tell, I have did some of the work off the camera, that way y'all aren't sitting here for 3 hours watching me paint popsicle sticks. We have this, I don't even know what it's called. I got it from Goodwill. It was maybe 25 cents. I'm assuming it holds a candle. It's a candle holder, I guess. That's what we'll call it. And then some nautical rope jute. I have a styrofoam board from the Dollar Tree. The nautical rope jute is from the Dollar Tree as well. And then some poster board that is from the Dollar Tree. These two obviously come bigger, but I cut them down for camera purposes. So I did say 5 popsicle sticks, that way I can show you how I did these. So let's go ahead and get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these popsicle sticks, I'm going to cut off the edge. And when you're cutting popsicle sticks, be careful because they will break, so don't cut it all the way through on one end. Go halfway, turn it around, and go the other half. We are going to go ahead and do that to all 5 of the popsicle sticks, and then I'm going to paint them and then set them aside. All right, so now that that is done, the reason that I did a lot of this online and offline, and y'all can absolutely put this whole thing together and y'all can paint it after. The only reason I didn't want to do that is because I didn't want, once we put the popsicle sticks together, because what we are going to do is we are going to take this, can't even think today. We're going to take this candle holder and then I'm going to cut a circle out of here and we're going to glue that on. So we're going to make it stand up, so when we put it on the table around all of our other decor, it's going to be elevated. And then we are going to apply the popsicle sticks all the way around. So once I butt those popsicle sticks together, I do not want the paint to start clumping together in the middle. So yes, it was time consuming to paint all the popsicle sticks, and if you recreate this, you do not have to do that. You can put it all together and then paint it after the fact, or you can even spray paint it, but this is just a look that I wanted to go for. So now that we have that, now we want to cut our styrofoam board. So what I did is I just grabbed a plate that I got from the Dollar Tree as well, and I'm going to set it on top. Let's use this side, it's dirtier even though you won't see it. I'm going to take a pencil and I'm going to trace this circle. I'm going to set that aside, and then we are just going to cut this out. I'm going to grab a cutting board. I ain't trying to cut through anything. All right. So once you have your circle, that is when I'm going to take the piece of poster board that I got from the Dollar Tree, and that is when I am going to glue the edge of this. So go make sure you use the part of the board, the edge part of the board, not your cut part. That way it is even. I'm going to take my hot glue, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit, and I'm going to put it, and I'm going to apply this all the way around this circle. Okay, now that you have your poster board wrapped around your styrofoam circle, and the reason we did this is it's going to give our popsicle sticks something to adhere to. You don't have to do the poster board, but it's hard to, it's harder to get them to glue together than it is to glue them onto an object. So that's the reason I use the poster board. So I'm not really worried about what this looks like. I'm gonna trim it up just a tad bit. I tried to cut it as even as I could when I cut the board. So that is what we have now, just a little circle. This is what's going to glue on in the middle, and then we're going to apply the popsicle sticks. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to start on this crease. That way I don't have to worry about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take popsicle sticks. And I'm going to apply some. I'm going to line it up at the bottom. I'm going to hold it there for a second. And then I'll grab another one. And here, I would rather it be even at the top than at the bottom, because we're going to hide the bottom with the nautical rope. So I'm going to make sure it's even up here, and I'm not so worried about the bottom. We'll take another one, add some glue, make sure it's even at the top. Hold it down. And so we are going to do that all the way around the poster board. All right, so now that we have all of the popsicle sticks on, we are going to set that aside. And now we are going to paint this. And yes, it's white, but with that being matte and this being glossy, and it kind of has like a cream look to it, I'm going to go ahead and paint this. However, because it does have a gloss on it, I'm not going to use a paintbrush. So I like to get like the bat sponges at the Dollar Tree, and I cut them into little pieces, and then I use that. So now that that's done, now we are going to take our nautical rope jute, and the bottom of this is uneven because I wanted it to be even on the top rather than the bottom. So we are going to use the nautical rope to cover that up. And we're just gonna add, I'm thinking because of how thick it is, I'm just gonna add 2 rows to the bottom of it. But what I wanna do first is I'm gonna cut this at an angle. That way it gives us a cleaner starting point. So I'm going to come down here and apply some. I'm going to take this and I'm just going to hold it there for a minute. And then now I'm going to wrap it all the way around. So this is the end. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this. Keep it together. I'm going to apply some hot glue. Of course, I advise not to do that because, I mean, it's hot glue and you're going to burn yourself. But all right, so now that we're done with that, we're going to bring back our candle holder. And this is only styrofoam and it's probably overkill, but I'm going to use these 6,000. So I'm just going to add a dab of it on there, right in the middle. I'm going to try to put this in the middle best as I can before it starts drying. Hold it down a minute. All right, so now that we have the top glued onto the candle holder and we have our jute on, it's turning out really cute. Has a has a farmhouse feel to it, like slats. So I do want to cover up the poster board that is on the inside. So I had this laying around. I got it from Lowe's. It was a big spool and honestly haven't figured out what to do with it yet. I know I will one day, but I haven't yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line the inside of this. That way we cover up that poster board. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these ends and I'm going to cut all the frilly parts on the bottom. All right, so now that we have that in there, I am just going to take a piece of this Dollar Tree jute. I'm going to cut a piece off and we're just going to create a little bow. that's going to wrap around the top. I don't like the way this big piece is looking, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. All right, and there we have it. How cute did that turn out? Now you can do whatever you want with it. You can set flowers inside of it. You can hang a little cute decorative towel from it. Any kind of knickknacks you have, you can place inside of it and put it on your end table. Whatever you choose or decide to do with it, it's going to look beautiful. Thank you for watching. If you like these videos, please make sure you like and you subscribe to my channel. I enjoy making crafts. I enjoy making crafts with y'all, and I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a great day.